We're back here with Action Trailers Tutorials with our Neo all aluminum enclosed series cargos. These are called the NAV series. So they're cargo series that are designed for multi-purposes, comes in different sizes from 5-foot wides all the way up to 7 by 20 foot size wise. These trailers are a lot different than other trailers in the market. Now what's different on them, one, they're aluminum frame. So you're gonna get a lighter weight trailer. It's gonna last a long time, more efficient for towing wise, longevity, better resale value. So that's why you wanna buy aluminum. Now, what makes the Neo brand different from other aluminum trailers? That's what we're here to show you guys today. Now, you can start by seeing the roof design. The roof design on these trailers are a round top roof. Traditionally in the industry, you're always gonna see a flat top roof. Those are a lot easier engineering wise to manufacture because it's a flat top. You don't have to have the heavier cove, but having a heavier cove like they do on this allows water and snow to help obviously get off the trailer in the winter or summer times, and also gives you a thicker roof gauge. So that's one huge reason you should look at obviously these trailers. Other things that separate the Neo trailers apart from other trailers in the industry is you're gonna notice the noses on them. They're not just your traditional flat front or just standard V. They have a really different design onto them. And what's really neat is everything is built by CNC machines on these pretty much. So unlike most trailer manufacturers you're gonna see in the industry, they're usually piece rate. So what piece rate is, it's just the more trailers they can make, the obviously more money that they're gonna make that day. Neo's paid hourly, so their fit and finish is a lot nicer, and that's why they also use the CNC machines for obviously designing a lot of the cutouts. So you get clean welds, clean obviously cuts everywhere, and you have different designs, which is really neat. The stone guards are always 24 inches high on our Action Series packages. The tongues are going to be triple tube tongues, so a strong frame on them rather than just the standard A frame. And notice how the tongue integrates right into the main frame. So it's not underslung, so it's a lot stronger construction. All these trailers you're going to see they're screwless. You know, you can get multiple different colors. There's a dozen colors to choose from to make it your own, obviously, in that way. You can get two-tone designs, which is an option. And the cool thing is, since they have the CNC machines, they can have different cutouts, like the Canadian flag cutouts and different two-tone designs, which is really unique in the industry, what no one else offers. Notice on the bottom frame here, it's just the main frame. Most trailers we'll talk about has a thicker trim like some of our series. These have no trim at all, which is really nice because there's no screws in the bottom. So it's just the main frame, the way it's integrated into it with the screwless sides. The rims, they come with the NXT2 aluminum wheel standard. That is something that we have as a standard feature on all our Neo trailers, but it is an option if you're comparing with other trailers in the market, especially other Neo dealers. You notice the hung jacks are zinc coated. Even little things like the plug holders are always built on the trailer, so that way that they don't dangle in the ground. One cool thing about the Neo trailers too, as we talked about, is the fit and finish. Look at all the welds that they have. Just really clean TIG welds on these. And that's the main difference, is that you're getting a clean finished trailer that is built differently than others, that is also just as strong, if not stronger, with the heavier features like the round top roof, the main frame that's integrated into the tongue. Side door has 3 hinges on the side with a built-in flush lock to be able to get in and out. And you can even just see here how it closes. It's just a nice clean finish to it. Lights are all going to be LED on every single trailer that we have with Neo trailers. So it's LED lights, so you get obviously a long life expectancy with that. What's really neat in the back is a couple things here we're going to show you. Right here's the rear spoiler. It's called the DT spoiler. So every single Neo trailer that we have, which is going to be the NAV series, is going to come with that spoiler upgrade. So yes, it's an upgrade charge with other Neo dealers. The way we build them here with Neo, we just put that on their standard. One other really cool feature that makes their trailers different than any other trailer in the market is these cableless N-Tech hinges. So it's a proprietary hinge that Neo's designed that eliminates the cables, which is really cool. So it's got that torsion effect in the cable. It's all built into the actual hinge right in the bottom here. So I'll show you how it opens. This is shown with the NXT stainless steel center latch, which is really nice too. That's an option that you can get. But see how there's no cables, which is really great. So it just makes it a lot easier, not only for when you're going in and out, but you don't have to worry about for maintenance wise of having the cables unwind or damaged. So it's a really cool patented option that you're only going to get with Neo trailers. All of our Neo's NAV series are going to come with a ramp or barns. With Neo, ramp is an extra cost, but with our package, no extra charge for you guys. So you guys could use either barns or ramp door for the same price. If you do the ramp, you're going to notice on the bottom here, this is called a Pro Edge flap. So instead of having like a standard ramp flap that you're going to have on a piano hinge that comes down or no flap at all, notice how it's built right into it. And that's the thing with their CNC machines, they can cut that into it. So that way it eliminates that hinge and just makes it a nice seamless transition going up. With the round top roofs, you're also going to get a little bit extra height inside with the round top roof. And notice that the inside walls, they're going to be plywood. So it's a 3/8 plywood and 3/4 inch plywood floor. So it's an exterior grade floor. On the walls itself, they're going to be 16-inch on center construction. So all of our trailers that we bring in will be 16-inch on center construction on the walls and the roof. Roof all being one piece. So it gives you, again, no worry about leakage onto it. Even things like the battery breakaways built inside. They have a junction panel right in the middle. That's that little white box there. Clean finish inside as well. They trim it all off in the interior, so that's where all the wiring is hidden, but it just looks cosmetic a lot nicer. On the outside of the trailer, as I mentioned, it's all screwless, and axles are always going to be Dexter too. So that's another thing that we don't cheap it out on price. They use Dexter axles. Anything has brakes is going to be all wheel brakes, and they're a self-adjusting brake with it too. So it auto adjusts there. And again, Dexter is the #1 brand for axles in the industry. That's why we put them on this trailer series. So you're going to see you get a lot of features and bang for your buck with these models. You get the screwless exterior, you get the NXT aluminum wheels, the spoiler, the round top roof upgrade, the cableless hinges on the trailer, the higher stone guard, which is a straight stone guard we put on all our series. That's 24 inches high, no bottom trim down the sides of them. You have the option of going multiple different colors, especially a two-tone, which is an option you can choose of going different designs with it. And then the round top roof. Again, these trailers are an excellent trailer. The fit and finish you will not be disappointed in. You can come see more information on www.actiontrailers.ca, or just come by our dealership for the most efficient buying experience that we try to offer. And we've been in business for over 2 decades. So we have a service department, we have parts, sales, everything. So the good thing is if you buy a trailer from us, you're not only getting a great deal on the trailer itself with our volume discounts, but you're getting the peace of mind of knowing we've been in business for 2 decades and we have departments to be able to cover you and set you up for success down the road. But thank you guys for tuning in today, and appreciate you keeping an open mind in your next trailer purchase.